Hello guys, today as a part of English language practice I decided to make a review of the film To the Bone. Well, this film was released in 2017 starring Lily something and Keanu Reeves as a doctor with a magic touch. And this movie is focused on eating disorders. Well, I want to review this film. I would like to show you how it is superficial, how it's far from reality, and I want to share kind of my story, and I would like to support people who struggle. Short summary. The film is centered around Ellen, a 20-year-old woman with severe anorexia. Though her family realizes she's really in a danger, no one could think about her emotions and her difficulties. Instead, all focused on their emotions and their feeling and their difficulties because of her. The story follows her journey with other young people suffering from different types of eating disorders, including bulimia. And they are inpatient in the Keanu Reeves hospital. Well, messages I heard. Well, as I know the topic, I heard the message that these disorders are very simple to heal. And it's kinda young disorders. It's not true. Absolutely. The one thing they mentioned once, this is like a drug addiction. And I will explain why a little bit later. Another message, lack of support. Lack of support from families, not talking about friends. There was none. Also, message about, it's not very clear that causes are somewhere connected with mother, family, Well, it's truth. However, not only this, otherwise it could be so easy to heal. Okay, my personal reflection. Well, there are several young people who are struggling with the eating disorders, mainly. Okay, half of them are teenagers, and half of them has about 20s or something. So there are almost no adults. This is not correct message. This disease is not about the age, really. So very superficial. What else? There is a message in this film that mostly eating disorders are caused by families, by some problems in families. And you know that it's partially it's truth, because we receive so many traumas from our parents that we need to really work a lot to fight with the consequences of these traumas. And eating disorders also kinda consequences of our childhood traumas. Somehow in this film there was no clear message. Okay, kinda yes, but not really. Maybe it's about her, not about them, because all the time she was said, you have to eat, even by employees of this inpatient hospital. Come on, guys. It's like if it was so easy, maybe they really could stop, but it's not easy. And it's not a so superficial problem. It's much deeper. And if you go to any psychiatrist, he or she will confirm, they will confirm it's very difficult problem. Because imagine what your body and your consciousness or subconscious consciousness, maintained the system of surviving in this reality, purging or not eating. It's a basic instinct of a human to eat, to drink, yes? Body cannot live. And you maintain, you are so strong person that you maintained this system of surviving. You didn't go to buy drugs. You chose to stop eating. Well, I can say there is much less pleasure not to eat, you know? Anyway, one of the messages of this film is very kind of few minutes that therapist talked about this. Is it's very similar to drug addiction, because when you are taking control of some process, it gives you euphoria. It's chemistry. You feel it in your body. That's why you're addicted. And this is what you need to work with, you know? You and relationships, your relationships with yourself. It's also about self-love, absolutely. It's not about body positivity. It's not about that. So all this movement, body positivity, I'm not sure it can help eating disorders. No, because you don't care about others being happy in their bodies. You care about surviving in this reality, and you are building this system. How me, Julia, can survive now. Okay, my reflections. So this Lily is for the fourth or fifth time in inpatient. It means they were making her eating, you know. And afterwards, a week after, she realizes she wants to leave and she is ready to eat. Well, how? Yeah, and it was kind of an instrument with her mother when they were bonding, and afterwards, well, it helped. Well, of course, there is a reason, always a reason, and maybe it's mother-child relations. However, when you are already 20 years old with this disease you have for several years, it cannot be so easy to resolve just to have a hug with your mother. It's not like this. It's not working like this. So kinda yeah, but not so easy. If you go and talk to your mother and father and everyone, you will tell them all that you think, it still may not help. So what I missed in this film, as I already told, the whole recovery process, whole these, I don't know, scenes of fighting with disease were not clear to me absolutely. I missed emotions. I missed Ellen's feelings about herself, about, it's like everyone knows why they are doing this, you know? Everyone knows. The not it's not obligatory to kind of clarify it. A little bit, go in depth. At least a little bit, you know? I don't know why we are going so deep, showing drug addicts, suffering and struggles and successful stories. And absolutely, we are not, or we are afraid, or we are scared to go inside this problem. Though I would say mostly women have this problem in the modern world. And I don't think they are very happy about it, because these diseases are stigmatized. Well, if you are drug addict, I don't know, maybe you can go somewhere, you can go to psychiatrist and say, and they know what to do. There is a program, I don't know, maybe it's already certified, this program. And but with eating disorders, not like this. At least I don't have any information about it. Why I missed her thoughts and emotions? Because when usually having this disease sets you on emotional fire, because you are quite in conscious about yourself. You're not high with drugs, you know? So you are with yourself all the time. You understand that this disease is stigmatized. You understand that you have problem. You are trying to resolve it without any success. You are eating, you are not eating, you are purging, you are over working out, I mean sports, and we also can see it. And you are going round and round, same path, from eating to purging, blaming yourself, and because you are not careful about your body. You are young, you have to be careful about your health. You can feel that it's destroying your body. Yes, you're losing weight. You will absolutely feel some pains. You will have digestional problems. And I missed it in this film. So very superficial. Me, why I'm talking so much about it, I am obsessed with root cause analysis. It's kind of how I function, and I try to understand how this or that system is functioning. Well, and I think that for some people, seeing how this disorder works, how and why you maintained it, could help you, or be at least a first step to heal it. So you live in normal reality, you are going to work, you are seeing friends, you relax, you go to the cinema, you make love, And then you get into kind of weird reality when there is a need that you eat as much as you want or what you want. And then you kind of, when you eat a lot, you are relaxing because you're losing control. And then you have this urge to eliminate the consequences or possible consequences of overeating. It's not only additional weight, it's also uncomfortable feelings, because suddenly your feelings in your stomach become very uncomfortable for you. You just cannot live with it. It's very difficult, so you need to release and you purge. And then you have this another shot of euphoria that you lost control and you corrected the situation. So, yeah, what I also loved about this film is that it has a story about a pregnant woman. Well, and she's saying, however, she didn't work out, that putting someone on the first place to think about could also be a start of self-healing process. And I would say that if you cannot see it as a problem, it's okay. But if you see it as a problem, if you do, I advise you without any hesitation to go to the therapist or psychiatrist, because there are people who can support you and can help you in this fight. And I can assure you, you will be happy, or at least happier, and your life will improve significantly and you will not recognize yourself. So I believe in you, and I know, and just remember that you are very strong. You are so strong you can't even imagine. And I wish you good luck. Don't forget, this is only a film. It reveals a teeny tiny puzzle of the whole picture. And it's quite depressive. The life is not easy, but in this case, there is help and support.